Frankie, we have a very unusual and special episode of BoxMac today.
Not only are the Easy Macs easy, sitting down is pretty easy.
Sitting down's great, let me tell you. Let's just start all again.
We'll do it live.
No, we'll do it pre-recorded. Frankie, today on BoxMac, a very unusual episode. We're gonna sample a ton of Macs that we can cook here in the studio without a kitchen today on a very special BoxMac.
All we gotta do is plug in a microwave.
That's right.
We got so many Easy Macs from Utah,
Yes,
from the Colberts.
from the Colberts.
That we were like, well, let's just do them.
Yeah, I don't want to upset you or concern you. This is not a full-time thing. We're not moving BoxMac out of the kitchen generally.
If there are instant meals,
Yeah.
if there are things that are easy enough for us to do right here.
We can do right here. We're gonna do them here in the studio with a beautiful backdrop.
A number of Kraft varieties. We have a Hamburger Helper, which we've never had on BoxMac of any kind. Real off-brand deluxe mac and cheese from Dollar Tree. Finally,
One from Target.
They're all gonna be watery and cheeseless. So in the studio today, we've got you and me.
Yep.
We've also got EJ, Matt, and
We
Nina.
do, and yes.
And of course, Baby Glow.
And Baby Glow. Beautiful Baby Glow.
And we're split on an issue. Nina and Matt want us to make the Easy Mac with bottled water. The rest of us don't mind using bathroom water.
Yeah, so there's no kitchen here at the Red Cat Studios, but of course we do have a bathroom. Frankie was like, okay, that's fine, and EJ didn't give two.
EJ prefers his water from a toilet.
And I almost threw up in my mouth.
Matt's over there sighing. He doesn't want us making a federal issue of this.
So I'm starting with
Try not to make a mess on our nice black tablecloth. We only spent $11 on it. Is this quid pro quo because I ruined your tablecloth at the Christmas?
Ruined! We're gonna do two at a time. But we didn't really finish your discussion on bathroom water because I think
We're gonna do bottled, I guess.
No, but we did actually refill one of these from the bathroom.
Yeah? Who done it?
Matthew did, reluctantly.
This really does feel in a lot of ways like the old days. But there was a while there where we were making Easy Macs. We had to bring a fridge to the studio when we moved into the studio, and he got the fridge. It should have been a special episode of Scavenger Junt. It'd been in a barn for 15 years. Miraculously, it worked.
Yes.
It's had sodas in it for the past few weeks.
Yes.
And I just had a soda for the first time.
We just took one out and
Time came rushing back to me. That fridge is a little bit on the cold
it's a
side.
little too cold.
And it freezes sodas a little bit.
Just a little. Because if you get a soda can fully frozen, it'll explode, make a big mess. It doesn't do that. It's just a little too cold all the time, and so it brings back, it evokes memories long past.
Yeah. Memories from like the year 2001, 2002.
Wow, was that long ago?
The big years. Yeah.
Those
Yeah, it was 15,
years.
16 years ago.
Holy cow.
Holy.
Holy.
I have a question.
Yes. A question from the audience.
Please.
Do you have to alter the time on it because you're doing two at a time?
Yes.
Do you have any reservations about putting plastic in a microwave?
Holy.
Holy.
I want to do a show where you guys cook and Matt and I ask you questions while you cook.
I do feel like I'm at a press conference a little bit.
Can you even hear me?
We will accept your
Can you hear me?
Your bit will be slightly reverby. Our bits will be nice and clear.
Yes.
It'll be just like a White House press conference. You'll hear like, Mr. President, I have lots of concerns about...
You'll make it a couple key words. That our response will include part of the question so that you can understand.
For being here first briefing. Great to see you.
Thank you. Think about what the signal, hold on, please.
Matt from BuzzFeed asks, your news website is bullshit. Okay, plastic in the microwave. People do it all the time. Matt suddenly has a concern.
Styrofoam is not all right, but any other plastic I'm
It's
fine.
hashtag not okay?
No, it's not hashtag not okay.
When I do this at home, I'll actually measure out the water in the cup, and then I'll put it into a ceramic cup.
I don't agree with that. There's plenty of plastic that's microwave safe.
To address the man in the front row, we have been using Rapid Max since episode 8.
Some plastics will break down.
Some do. Styrofoam does.
Styrofoam, yeah.
But even if you do that, you realize that you're gonna die anyway of cancer.
I'd rather not die of cancer at like 54.
88 though. So
Fine. Well, most likely you will die of some sort of cancer in those really later years.
Probably.
You know.
This is really uplifting. This is really positive.
Well, we have
conversation.
45 seconds left.
There's some gyrations going on in the microwave, by the way.
Would you like to hear about the history of this microwave?
Yes.
This is from my sister. My sister, didn't she screw me? Didn't I have a nice microwave that I took to college, but then she she stole it and then gave me her crappier one, and then it ended up like at our house.
Oh, I vaguely remember this. Like it was a story. Like
Yeah.
you were kind of pissed.
Yeah, well, I get pissed. It's got low wattage. This microwave sucks. So now we've pawned it off on the studio, and we bought ourselves a nice new one for $60.
Oh, it's not ready.
Yeah, well, welcome to this microwave.
Why don't we just buy a new microwave for the
I mean,
studio?
for $60?
And throw this right in the dumpster.
Yeah, talking about irrational superstitions,
Yep.
John B. just sitting that close to a microwave does make me a little bit. It makes me feel like my sperm are like
Really?
getting destroyed.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, but you're told your whole life not to.
Are you?
Yeah, you never heard that? Look, you're putting your hand right on it. I'm worried for you. I'm seeing it turn radioactive
Look
green.
at this grid right here. This grid is protecting you.
Look, I'm not defending the myth. I'm just saying that when you're told something a million times, it goes deep in here.
Yes.
And it's a little hard to get out.
Well,
Matt's full of them.
Oh, it's true, he is. One more that's kind of interesting. I think you might have brought up this one, Matt, and I actually looked into it, and it's true. It's about using hot water from the sink. In the UK, you definitely should not use hot water from the tap. 100%. Because of the differences in the way their plumbing works. These look better now. They still look a little watery to me, don't they to you?
That's how it goes, man.
What am I gonna drain them to? We don't got a sink.
We have a bathroom.
Boy.
Are you not supposed to drain in the bathroom? Think about it. If you drain the water into the sink, then poop particles find their way in. Oh, wow, it's a sauce.
Yeah.
We have paper towels here now. John, otherwise, will just start getting cheese residue all over everything.
Everywhere.
Today, bathroom Macs. That's a good like Martha Stewart living thing, right? Did you know that you can make an entire meal for your family completely in your toilet?
Should we start the next Mac first before we...
Yes, in the interest of time, love, and tenderness.
When you put Mac to the fire, when you put Mac to the test,
nothing cures a bathroom Mac like...
This is cheeseburger macaroni, but there is no cheeseburger involved, by the way. I feel like we don't have a kitchen.
Shut it. Time it. Bop it. You want to try this one first?
Sure. We're gonna share.
This is the night. What a beautiful night. Well, if it wasn't so damn...
Watery?
Yeah.
Yeah. The pasta's not too bad, right? The flavor's so weak.
That it makes me weep.
Yeah, it does make me weep a little too.
Yeah, it's not a good microwave. I guess if you were going to bring this to work...
Yeah, you have to use less water, right?
I mean, I probably would prefer to just bring a Rapid Mac.
I'll say.
I think we determined this 100 episodes ago.
About 100. It's good Kraft cheese, but it's just,
Watery.
yeah, watery AF, as they say.
Well, can't we control for that? I mean, we're the ones who put water in it.
Yeah, but we filled to the line. There's no real option, and the pasta's not overdone, right? The
Hey,
pasta's
is there a way
cooked
for me to determine whether this was made with bathroom water or with...
right. This was made with bathroom water.
I can't tell. I can't even tell. It's a sink.
I'm with you.
A sink's a sink.
A sink is a sink is a sink is a sink.
I mean, how far should the toothbrush be from the toilet? In
6 feet.
6 feet?
You should technically have your toilet in a separate room, by the way.
Who determined the 6 feet rule? So next up is white cheddar. Was this made with toilet water?
This was also made with toilet water.
What about water from the back of the toilet? Would you guys use that to cook?
From the back of the toilet?
It's clean.
Toilet tank?
Absolutely not. But first of all, we never salt Easy Macs, do we?
No.
They need it.
It is. We have no salt on site. It's not bad, right?
I prefer the cheesier
You
one
like
here.
the original? Yeah, I think so. Whoa! Wait, how does Nina even?
Nina has...
Where did you find that?
I mean,
Nina?
look, there's not much to
They were
it.
just on the floor. Maybe
Are you kidding me? Nina says that she found these on the floor.
I think I may have an explanation. I think they were in my coat pocket.
You walk around with salt?
Just a little bit.
But then you also like drop them like some kind of Santa Claus? He went this way.
Follow the trail of salt. I'm actually kind of digging this one now.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it needs salt. But should we hang on to the precious bit of salt that we have?
Yes. But Frankie, there is beef in there. Look.
Oh, where is beef?
It's way too watery. We got to microwave it more, but
Do you think microwaving will make the cheese water go away?
yes, I'm hoping.
Do you overwater your Easy Macs?
No, look, there's a line.
I think you need to stop doing the line.
All right, you can do the next one, okay?
Okay. He wants me to put my money where my toilet is.
I'm going to keep snacking on these Macs until we have another one.
Me too, quietly.
We're not going to entertain the people at all.
I'm just gonna stare at the floor. Any other questions from the press?
Yeah, any concerns you want to raise?
47 seconds. 43. 40.
39, 36.
What do you got there? I don't even know what he's doing. I don't know how he's contributing currently.
He just wants food.
You just want food?
Here, do you want? Here, have these containers of food. We're
You're
gonna-
contaminated by bathroom water and your mouths.
Oh, come now, Niles. Oh, come now.
All right, Frankie. So this one's ready. This is our Hamburger Helper microwave singles. It looks pretty good.
Actually, yeah, you just put it in the microwave a bit longer and it
Yeah, and it thickened right up.
thicken it up and move it all around. Show EJ. Show EJ.
Show EJ. Show EJ.
Do the Easy Mac dance. Easy Mac dance. Hamburger Helper.
Hamburger Helper.
Ooh, it looks real hot. I'm scared.
Don't be too afraid.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. The beef is surprisingly good. How did they even do that? How did they put hamburger? Must be freeze-dried. Yeah, it does. It doesn't have an overwhelming ketchup taste, which I was a little concerned about.
Why would it have ketchup?
Well, because it's a cheeseburger mac, and usually they kind of mask the cheese with ketchup.
I see.
I dare say, Frankie, it's one of the best instant prep macs we've ever had.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll say this though. The additional cook time softened the noodles too much.
Yeah, it did.
So I would recommend when you're in your studio with only a sink, don't fill it so high.
Our water is also ice cold. If we use like room temperature water or even hot water, it would have gone better.
So heat up your water first.
Sure.
In a pot.
So these macs, Frankie, you're gonna do the filling on. These are whole grain pasta. I'm not.
Aw, man.
We have this one too.
It's quite hard to not make a mess.
It is. This is life, Frankie.
Hard to not make a mess.
This is my whole credo.
The Junt Hunt story.
Take some non-bathroom water.
Yeah, this is cold.
Yeah, it was in the fridge.
But the bathroom water wasn't.
The bathroom water was only 50% bathroom water by volume. Put this in for 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Press the start button. La 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 la.
Are these the last of the Macikins?
They are.
Okay.
This whole episode brought to you by the Colberts, by the way.
Colberts.
The Colberts. I'm gonna keep screwing it up.
They seem like such nice people. I doubt they're even irritated by the whole Colbert thing. If my name was Stephen Colbert, I'd be infinitely annoyed. I'd probably have to change my name.
Yeah.
I can't have every interaction be about how I share a celebrity name.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Colbert.
Like the Michael Bolton thing from Office Space.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go by Mike instead of Michael?
No way. Why should I change? He's the one who sucks.
Frankie, what do you think about all these features on a microwave you never use?
When I was buying a new microwave, I did a slight amount of in-store iPhone research. I Googled literally, like, what are people looking for in microwaves when they buy a microwave?
Yeah.
You know, I saw, like, I don't know, 5 models at
Yeah,
Target,
just, you know.
and I didn't know which one to get. And they did recommend higher wattage for, not just for faster cooking, but for more even cooking.
That's right.
And yeah, for them, like a lot of the other peripheral features were like ways to keep it safe for your child and also like good presets. You don't always know how long you got to do popcorn for.
Yeah.
Especially because the package might say 3 minutes, but your wattage might be a whole different story.
That's right.
I can tell you exactly how long I cook microwave popcorn in this microwave.
How long?
205. And I have no tolerance for burnt popcorn. I mean,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
throw the whole bag out.
Is there some concern when you go to make it in your new home microwave that 205 is going to be a complete blowout?
I'm going to use the preset. I trust the preset on. I don't trust the preset on this one.
There's a beverage button, a frozen entree button, a food plate, a potato, a popcorn.
I call bull on all of those presets. How do you feel about microwaves that like when you hit 2, it automatically goes to 2 minutes?
Get it out of
That's
here.
a little frustrating.
Yeah. So you put the water in these. One is looking pretty ready, and one is not ready at all.
I filled them to the exact same amount.
This one's going to have to go in a little more. It's the whole brown rice pasta side one.
Whole brown rice pasta side. We just call anything that's whole wheat pasta that. Yes. You have it down now. You used to not be able to say it.
I'm practicing every day.
Yeah, you get up and you do your calisthenics and your whole brown rice pasta sides.
Whole brown rice pasta sides.
Come on, circumcise it.
The scissors are weak.
I don't think being protective of like bathroom water and all this silliness, I don't think it decreases rate of cold. I think everybody gets about a cold and a half a year. Notice that the one that came out the best was done isolated.
Yeah, we could have, but I didn't want to make the episode 38 minutes. This smells not so great.
It's gonna suck. We knew that. Thanks, Colbert. You already know where this goes. The cheese is quite good.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's not the worst thing I've ever eaten in my life.
No. I think a Kraft Original Easy Mac's better than this.
Yeah. Ooh, it's burning in my esophagus. You ever like eat something and like it doesn't burn until it's like...
Yeah, you need urgent drink. It's salty without any context, right? It's just like there's a burst of salt in the flavor, and that's pretty much most of what you're tasting. And we got our final contender, Frankie, Swift Mac from this Market Pantry. Ooh.
I don't think it's that bad.
It's got a weird taste to it.
The whole wheat pasta, it disrupts the cheese.
It tastes to me like I'm eating a little bit of like pastry dough. Like I don't know why that would be the case. Like why would it taste like pastry dough?
Pastry dough.
Pastry dough.
You know what happens is if you put a sink too close to a bakery, some of the sugar finds its way in.
Yeah, some of the flour gets up in the sink.
The people that are like, keep the toothbrush 6 feet away,
Yeah.
like who did the tests? They were like, under these conditions, we found less feces in the bristles.
Well, you're supposed to close the toilet before you flush.
I don't do that. I just go, bam!
This is really appetizing conversation to have.
I sometimes will just flush while I'm still sitting.
Of these
Look,
packs.
I don't want to crap too much though on this whole grain one. It's actually not that bad, John. Have another bite.
All right. It's not bad. It's actually probably the best whole grain macaroni and cheese we've had.
But I would say the Hamburger Helper one
was actually legitimately good. The Kraft Deluxes, just don't fill them to the amount they say, way underfill them, and they should come out just fine.
Next time you see us on BoxMac, there's still so much Mac in the Hall of Mac.
So much Mac.
We just don't know which ones we'll be doing.
We'll have to see you that time on BoxMac.
Michael Bolton?
That's me.
Wow, is that your real name?
Yeah.
So are you related to that singer guy?
No, it's just a coincidence.